How are we doing, guys? It's your boy Oddy here, and we're playing Horizon Forbidden West, adding more to this series. Last episode, we obviously found out how to kill the actual Varzineth. She actually died, so it was a prototype weapon. And now we're further deep in, so I do hope you are enjoying. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
So yeah, everything that helps out the channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me up on Twitter if you want to get more involved into what type of content I make. Don't forget to come join my Discord. The link is in the description below. Everything helps out the channel. And we are cracking on. So right now we're in a Nahami, I don't even know, we're in a research center basically. An old ruin, oh, I want to clear my throat. Excuse me, an old ruined research center, so that's where we are. I'm not sure where we actually can have to go, but we're gonna walk. We're gonna have a little exploration. So we are going all the way around there and all the way around there.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well,
no
knowing
clue.
Zenith, probably discovering amazing things for their own benefit.
Oh, that's probably damn well true as well. Yeah, for their own benefit. Have you been this way? No, we have not.
Chambers, like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn Cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah. This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
We'll check in that room in a little bit. My little cherry blossom. I wonder how we all are doing today, guys. Right now I'm feeling a bit rough. It's early in the morning for me. We've watched the Chelsea-Liverpool game, and yeah, that did not end the way I expected it to end. But hey, we carry on.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia sounds a lot. But when I caught up to him in the dawn and said he needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
All your friends are loyal, Aloy. You saved them. And they got some sort of life debt to repay.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Got quite a few nice little Gucci stuff. Yeah, we will do. We'll do that in a minute. But we can go through this door. Go through everything that's sort of optional. Or looks it. No? Okay, well this is just a room. Well, you win some, you lose some, guys. It's all about that.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
Yeah, there was a number in distress signal. We will do that. Borough. Oh, it's quite a lot of enemies. That's who it is. Grimhorn. Thunderjaw. How many versions of there? So I guarantee that's the Apex one. Spectre, they just look cool. Highly advanced mobile combat drone. Its gold armor-like plates can morph into highly lethal weapons and can gravitationally reattach when torn off. No data points. No. Delivers journal. Nope. Where am I looking for? Undiscovered. Distracts. 237.
I should check the log.
237, that's what.
236 containers in storage. Please.
There you go. That's the asset.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Prepare with what, love? What do you want? In all fair, I don't even know. Tools, resources, ammo. Oh, we've got pretty much everything of that. We'll just... Well, we ain't got no... We can't skill anything anyway, so... Let's equip. We've actually already got that. Blast trap. Right. Cradle of Echoes. Prepare for battle.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
That doesn't help at all. Wow. Whoa. Alright, calm down. Jesus.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
Right, having a little look-see. Right. Whee! Nearly. Nearly, nearly. Nearly, nearly. Wow! Wow! Just, jeez Louise. That was close, close, close. Getting very close, getting too close for comfort. Craft, craft. Oh yeah. Wrong bloody thing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Done nothing, done nothing. Just wow. Come on. No, I didn't mean for that. Right, get you. And you. Sorry, a bit quiet. Whoa. Wow. You are rapid. Is that should not be craft. Jeez Louise. Right, we are doing that. I was gonna say, you're mad. I don't want that to explode. Yep, nice. Boom. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet, ladies and gentlemen. This is very intense. Really, really intense.
It definitely helps.
Come on, just die. You should really die now. Boom. Lovely. Did we get an achievement? No, we did not.
Are you okay, Aloy?
That was...
I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Excuse me. Excuse them what? That was, well, different.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Well, right now we haven't got nearly enough as I want. Oh, it's going to be an interesting fight, to say the least. Actually, it really is going to be an interesting fight, cause we've got no healing.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
While doing that, I'm crafting everything.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up.
Okay, well, what we're going to do then is go on Infiltrator. Equip you. See if we can.
Behind it.
Not enough points.
That thing head on.
Right, let's see. There should be a weapon. Let's get some Ridgewood. Sorry, lads.
A heavy
I'm a bit,
weapon.
sorry, ladies
That could
and
help.
gentlemen. Bit quiet right now. Well, am I gonna have to shoot that?
Now this is fun.
Ravenger Cannon. Right.
Shield down. He's on the move.
Doing this. Oh wow! That should explode. Get you down. That done nothing.
Use acid. Corrode it.
Yeah, but also explosive.
There. Let the acid do its job.
Get the fumes in your eyes.
Ow! I did not really realise that. No!
Now this is why I came along.
Got no ammo. Whoops, 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 whoops. Ow!
Got its weak spot.
Yeah, I've got weak spots, but I'm also dying. Boom. It's done. Done. How about them apples? Excuse me.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Really? Just detach. Okay, that doesn't detach then. Wasting for the sake of wasting. Well, that was actually quite interesting. Obviously, so they're very weak to the Spectres are very weak to acid, so there's that. So we'll just get the acid. Excuse me, ladies and gents.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
Look at
I
cauldrons
need
and
to get the
override their
weapon fragment to Gaia
thingamajiggies.
to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the
Aloy.
maintenance corridor below the
Glad you
control
made it
room.
back okay.
Okay.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Your role in the Zenith. Wow. So they're still the same Zeniths from 1,000 years ago.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
Wow.
So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Yeah, well, surprise.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely disgusting. But that's the type of enemy we face.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Verbena's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Very
You said you were
sneaky.
born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Wow, Beta full on had a
Her
episode there.
injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I
She
think
got the
Beta
weapon
was.
fragment to Gaia.
I think Beta was half expecting that we would already have a Festus and everything. As she literally just said, because she didn't know how not technological. We're not technological. That word. We haven't got basically the technology like they do, because obviously everyone got wiped out. Varzinus was sneaky, and Fake blew up the ship. Very sneaky.
It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me. Even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me. Or Elizabeth, for that matter.
No, she does not, Aloy.
Where have I seen this before?
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This Beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Cotalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
That is very, very true.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Aaron definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta.
Okay.
Well, she said she wants to get back to Wilds, but right now I know it's kind of we jump from probably one dialogue infested episode to another dialogue infested episode. But this is just the beauty of this game.
Aaron, you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's 2 of me now.
There's 2 of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those 2 lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed, I promise.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Right, and I think we should speak to our Tanakh friend.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe. Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp.
For now.
I will leave the strategy I trust you will point.
I think we've already read that one. Yeah. Back.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Yes, on our way. Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk to Zoe.
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd, check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Very true there, Zoe.
I need to
Very true there.
May the land
Okay, thank you. Now we got to talk to Gaia.
We've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Oh yeah, it's like a constant supply. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Right, got about, I don't know, put about 5-6 minutes left. That's enough to speak to Gaia. I do hope you are liking this episode. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps out the channel.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
That was
so I guess we won't
short and quick
and
weapon.
And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
Well, that was an achievement.
I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Yes, we do. Right, guys, we are going to leave it there. Right now, we are actually going to level up because we've got quite a few. Let's level up Survivor. It's good to have Survivor. Overshield, that seems like a quite good one. Low health, ranged. Ranged attacks deal more damage when you dangerously wounded, yes. Low health, melee. Shredder mine. That actually seems quite cool, though, actually. Unlock 3 weapon techniques. Nice, nice, nice. We just need 1 more level up to level 22, and we can get Overshield. Activate a special arm guard based on an ancient technology to gain a rechargeable, damage-absorbent energy shield. Shield also recharges when depleted if valor is still available. So that's basically the shield, the armor that you get in the first Horizon game. But guys, I do hope you have liked this episode. Give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment and share, whatever. Everything helps out the channel and gets more views on the channel. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.